Hi, my name is Matthew Dobbs. My major is going to be in zoology. The reason I chose that, I really like animals. I want to work around them. I want to help them. Conservation, different things. I'm taking this speech course because I want to get better at public speaking. And I also want to be able to pick up on more verbal and nonverbal cues of communication while I'm out in public. I think that's very important. A lot of people miss nonverbal cues, and they're a very important part of communication nowadays. So, this right here is what I chose for my artifact. This is a Mamluk sword. It is worn by United States Marine officers. It is only ceremonial now, or worn in parades. I was not a Marine Corps officer. This is my uncle, Lieutenant Colonel Tom Hazel. He passed away in 2012. This sword was presented to me by his widow, Teresa Hazel, who had taken care of him for 10 years while he battled cancer and other illnesses. My wife and I went up to Jacksonville, Florida to help him at the end of his life and to help remove some of the burden from my Aunt Teresa. So every time I look at this sword, it reminds me of my Uncle Tom, but it also reminds me of my Aunt Teresa and what a good person she is. But my Uncle Tom, he was an honorable man, he was a good man, but most of all, he's fair. And every time my children ask me about the sword, I tell them about my Uncle Tom, and they love that. We shared a bond that most nephews and uncles don't share. I was a United States Marine Sergeant. He was a Lieutenant Colonel. He fought in Vietnam. I fought in Iraq. The bond that we share with that alone was unbreakable. But ironically, we actually did the same job. We both were Amtrackers, which we were really proud of. So he did it in Jacksonville, Florida. I did it in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So every time we were around each other, we could discuss Amtrak's, or we could discuss the Marines, or make fun of the Army, or just joke around. And I always used to love seeing this sword. It used to be above his desk in his office at his insurance agency, and I always loved it. I always looked at it, and it was always special to me. And when my aunt presented this to me, it meant the world. So this sword reminds me of my uncle, but it reminds me of family, because family's all we have, and that's about it. Again, this is a Mamluk sword worn by United States Marine Corps officers. Enlisted men do have a sword, a non-commissioned officer sword, but this one is special to me because it was my uncle's.